Been so long since we've done Medulla. It's great. You refuse to pay and walk out. The cashier at McDonald's was nicer than the staff at the restaurant. You know, good on you, Dylan. Good on you for walking out. You deserve better. You deserve better. Justice for Dylan. Hold up. I need to get a singular pixie into my hitting deck. But since this is a new deck, I need to reset it up with all of my item cards. Quite tragic, I know. I'm just the worst. I am the worst. Hello, Batsy! Oh my gosh, Quizler, it's been so long! I haven't seen you in what feels like 5 decades. Holy moly, me oh my. So what have you been doing while we haven't spoken to each other ever? Because we only speak to each other while we're streaming. There's no other times that we ever speak to each other.
So, I don't exist whenever you aren't streaming.
Oh!
So I've been floating around in the void.
Oh my gosh, you're a void
Kinda
dweller?
like a lava lamp.
Oh yeah?
I'm like the goop inside of the lava lamp. And the rest of it is like the universe.
I don't think I've ever
Like,
heard
I
someone
don't
describe
exist.
themselves as gloop. So,
I
this
don't
is a
exist
first for me.
whenever you're not talking on stream, so
You just don't simply exist.
yeah.
Fair enough. Honestly, good for you. Good for you. You deserve it, bestie.
Thanks.
You deserve it. So, yeah. But like, otherwise, everything been all cool and hog?
I guess.
That's good. I'm glad.
I don't know.
I'm glad for you. I found a pencil, so I'm just like, penciling.
You're penciling.
Yeah, do you ever like just grab a pencil and just like twiddle it between your fingers?
I thought you were gonna say stab yourself.
I try not to stab myself.
Huh.
I really try not to
No,
stab.
you learn something new about somebody every day.
Yeah, I know. You can't see me you can't see me the same as before, but like, you might have to just move on. I'm sorry.
Move on. What?
Yeah, move on, because I don't stab myself with pencils and pens and stuff. I'm so sorry for that.
I mean, well, I do, even though it's on accident. So like, I feel like maybe we like balance each other out then.
Yeah, you know what? Next time you do it, tell me before you do it, and I'll tell you to not do it.
Or
You know, before,
am I
yeah.
how am I supposed to know?
It's so that I can tell you to not do it.
To tell you every single time I pick up a not a utensil, what are they called?
A pencil?
I guess it is a writing utensil.
Yeah, it is a utensil technically. But generally, most people see utensils as like knife, fork,
Okay, well,
kniffy, and
well,
fork.
well. That's none of my business.
You know what else is none of my business?
What?
That your pet looks so hot today.
Oh my god, I thought I had on the wrong one for a second. Because I was doing pet training earlier.
Imagine. What pet are you going for? Oh my gosh. Are you changing Barbecue Man? Barbecue Boy.
No.
You're still gonna
I
have
just had
Barbecue
to
Boy?
at promenade.
Ah, fair enough. Fair enough. You're not changing Barbecue Boy. This is terrible. You've been donating as off. Nice. I have been doing a little bit of that, but I've been super duper busy. But yeah, I do have some skeleton keys which will run after we've done a few Medulla runs. Because I need to get Hephaestus on my fire because I want to feel good about myself on my fire wizard, so that's why I have skeleton keys and no other reasons at all. Definitely not. They don't exist. So, yeah. I forgot how to do this fight.
Well, put your right hand in, you put your right hand out, put your right hand in, then you shake it all about.
I don't have any traps.
What does that have to do with anything?
Usually I carry traps.
Okay.
To like trap the boss.
I don't remember. It's been like 7 years.
But like, I don't have any. And I only have like a few blades. Is that bad?
Well, maybe you're bad, but I'm not here to judge.
I have lots of heals and shields though. So, is this bad? Did I do bad?
Nah, probably not. You're probably fine.
Hi, old Betsy Gamer. Welcome. How are you? How's it going? Can you help me with my quest? We're not helping people today. Sorry. Unless you're doing Medulla. And then, yeah, we can help you. But otherwise, probably not. But yeah, where are you stuck? Which world are you stuck in? I forgot how cool the Imperia music is. What's your favorite music in the game? Like, what is your favorite world? Polaris music?
Polaris combat. If I could speak, that'd be cool.
Yeah, mine's personally in Polaris. It's the Rasputin combat theme. That's one of my favorite pieces of music in the whole game. Fun fact: followed closely by the Sky City combat theme from Lemuria. That one's a banger. I love it a lot. You know what we should do? We should one day just sit down and figure out what the best music is in each world. Would that be a good idea, or is that just boring? I'll take the silence as boring. Understandable. I have terrible ideas. You're level 98?
No, I was in the other room. I had to go get my... I forgot to take it because I have to eat it after dinner.
Oh my gosh.
I forgot. I was in such a rush.
Oh my gosh. Sky City combat theme, 11 out of 10 would recommend. It's great. It's so good. It's so good. So would you do you think it would be funny if we sat here and found the best song in each world?
So who do you mean by, like, who do you mean? You?
You.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Why me?
Because you're musically enhanced.
Also, the microphone cutting it. What the heck?
Your microphone is cutting out a lot, yeah.
I know.
It's quite bad.
Why?
You her a woman.
What?
This is my friend Rose. That you her. Yeah.
Hi.
You could see a whole stream just you doing that. Exactly. I feel like that would be funny. And you know music, so therefore you have to be involved.
I know music?
You know music. You did choir things. I don't know anything about music. Other than either it sounds good or bad. That's all I know. Whereas you can go through the proper composition and be like, you see here, this one is in C major, minor, A plus,
oh god, I can do
D.
that. I don't have perfect pitch.
I didn't say sing it. You don't need to do that.
No, but knowing what key it's in without like seeing the sheet music, I can't do that. That's perfect pitch.
Girl, you don't need perfect pitch. You're already perfect enough.
Anyways.
Damn, I still got it. I still got it. This is great.
Got what?
You got the absolute uncomfortable flirting down, man. Nothing's changed. It's great.
Hey, it's uncomfortable. It's interesting, I suppose.
What level is she? She is max level. She also has a name. Her name is Aurora or Rose.
You can ask me things I can answer. He's not like I'm not a puppet that he's like controlling.
No, I'm actually controlling her, obviously. That's just how it works completely. You're only allowed to speak when I say.
Yeah, that's why I only exist whenever you're streaming.
Exactly. Exactly. Completely. Wow, what a great way to get off power shields. Fire off kind of OP, not gonna lie.
I know.
Dylan is max level as well. I'm just answering for everybody. That's such a man thing of me to do, and I apologize.
Wow.
I apologize, because I am
Every
the worst.
every time somebody goes to a restaurant with them, he like takes their menu and orders for them.
Yeah, I'm like, you don't need the menu. I know what you want.
Yeah. Yeah, they'll have a salad actually.
Yeah. No, I would never give someone, if I was ordering something for someone, I would never get them a salad, even if that's what they wanted.
What if they really wanted
I
a salad?
would not give them a salad, because I'm
Dude,
sorry.
I love salads.
Dude, like, if
I
you're gonna
would
go
give
to a restaurant and have just a
totally
salad,
for a salad.
kind of lame in my opinion.
Well, there's some restaurants that are like for salads.
Yeah, but then you go to that restaurant for a salad, and then like that should be like the
God.
only thing that's on the menu, because that should be the only thing that they do. But like if you're going to a restaurant,
I want to go to the salad place now. I'm gonna text my mom. Hold on.
I love how Brent knows me enough to answer for me. Hey, it's my talent. It's my talent. It's great. You're level 98. It's okay, you'll get there. You'll get there. Don't worry. It's not about the destination, it's about the journey. Or something like that. Can you stop dying for 5 seconds, please?
I haven't pulled anything that's good. This is wild.
I'm so sorry for you.
I pulled one blade, and after that I'm not allowed to have any more, I guess.
Yeah, sorry. It's just the rules. If you pull one blade, you're not allowed anything else. You're meant to hit with one blade and kill everything. That's how it works now. Did you not know? Ratbeard engineered the game to be like that, specifically. I would know. I spoke to him one time on Twitter. He replied to me once. And he said that my idea was too crazy even for him. So honestly, that's a sign that I have good ideas.
Is it a sign that you have good ideas, or is it a sign?
It's a sign that I have good ideas, but they're too radical for the
okay.
game. That's the only
You
sign
know,
that it means.
One thing that I really admire about you is you just have such an incredible worldview.
I am incredible. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks for noticing.
I really like how you can take any situation and just spin it into something positive.
Yeah, I'm a positive guy, you know. Except when I'm negative, but generally I'm positive. Yeah. It's pretty cool, eh? I work really hard.
And I'm proud of you for that. You're doing a great job.
Thanks. I'll keep it up. I'll keep up the good work then, if that's what you wish. Thanks.
Oh my gosh. Sorry, I didn't mean to yell. I just haven't pulled anything. It's frustrating.
Well, I'm confused. So
No, don't
have this myth shield that's totally gonna go on you and definitely not on Medulla.
I'm so frustrated.
Hi, frustrated. I'm Brent. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Brent. Oh my gosh, I'm your biggest fan.
Are you?
Yeah.
Because that's kind of cringe.
I sent you fan mail.
You did.
I did.
You did, and I got it today. But I'm
I
not allowed to
know.
open it for like 2 whole
I'm so
months, 3 whole
excited.
months. It's so many long to wait. So many long.
I'm sure you'll manage. Just shove it in a closet somewhere.
My mum's like, you should send her something. And I'm like, I would, but she would yell at me if I did anything like that. She doesn't.
Okay, it depends. If you're sending me like something that's like, I don't know, I can't think of something. But like the type of gifts that I make, how they're like all like handmade stuff. I don't care if people send me those. I love those. Those are my favorite.
I'm sorry to say, but I can't do handmade gifts. I just,
Or
they
even
always
just a
look terrible.
card with like a note on it. Those I'll keep it forever. I've kept every single card that I've gotten from anybody that's given me a card for the past 4 years. And I kept them before that, but we moved, so I lost the old one.
Wow.
But I keep everything.
Oh my gosh. Rose is a simp confirmed. No. She is
I
friends.
thought we already established that. Oh. Supposed to deny that?
Yes, you're meant to deny everything, okay? You never give
I've never
anybody anything that they want,
I've
ever.
never done anything nice. I've never sent Brent presents.
No,
I've never done anything like that.
no, she definitely didn't. I definitely didn't give her my address either.
No.
Didn't happen.
This definitely isn't the second, well, third thing that I've sent.
No, no, nope, not at all. And she totally didn't make a card for my cat either. No, didn't happen. Didn't happen.
I'm so excited for that one.
I think she loves my cat more than me. Quite tragic.
I love Mittens. She's so sweet.
She's great. She's a great cat. 11 out of 10 would recommend. Oh look, I'm stunned. Wow,
Yeah,
this is so cool.
That's why I figured she deserved a card. Cause like, she does so much work
Sleeping.
every single day. Yes. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, she gets up for 3 hours around 5 p.m.
I know.
Starts yawning aggressively and then goes back to sleep. You know, it's a
She's
really
just
hard
like
life.
me. Okay, it is really difficult out here, and you just don't understand because you don't live that lifestyle. But it's very hard.
No, dude, don't trust me. I
Okay.
understand. I understand what she does all day. I've observed her all day one day, and all she did was sleep, and that must be pretty exhausting.
It is. It's so hard.
It's like bears. They sleep for like 500 years. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you know that? Did you know that bears sleep for 500 years?
Did I know that?
Yeah.
Yes.
You knew that? Wow. That's so cool. Where did you learn that?
Whenever I was in a bear cave for 500 years.
Whoa,
just-
you were in a bear cave for 500 years?
Yeah, it was supposed to be like a foreign exchange summer, but I ended
yeah.
up going to the wrong address because I can't really read directions.
You know, that happens. That happens.
I just spent 500 years in a bear cave.
Wow. Honestly, good for you. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, I really think that it broadened my horizons. Like,
Yeah.
I really feel like it was a great moment in my character development arc.
Would you say that it was a grounding experience for you?
Yeah, like
It
it really
grounded you as a person?
solidified a lot of my beliefs and helped me develop new ones that I didn't even know, like I didn't have the perspective on yet.
Yeah, fair. Yeah, no, I definitely didn't do a whole birthday stream just for Rose, just so I could give her things. No. No, didn't happen. Didn't happen. I would never do something like that.
No.
That would be illegal in her eyes. And also, I wouldn't also give her gifts outside of that stream as well. That also
Yeah.
didn't happen.
No, that never happened.
Nope. None of that happened ever. That would be cringe or something. Yeah. But yeah, I'm so happy that you managed to make it out of the bear cave.
Yeah, it was touch and go for a little bit, but
Yeah. Yeah.
you know, it was fine.
What other places have you been?
Nowhere.
Nowhere. You just the bear
Yeah,
cave.
nowhere. Just the bear cave.
It's the most exciting place you've ever been. Fair.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Well, one time I touched grass.
Really?
I know,
Good
and
for you.
not a lot of people can say that, but I touched grass one time. It was a wild experience. You know what they,
Was it?
you know, you know they're like, don't do drugs, kids. Touching grass is just the same experience. You know, like it
I said
changes,
drugs.
it changes everything. You
What?
know.
What?
Touching grass is like doing drugs. You know, it changes your whole existence. You know, it's like hallucinating. You know, because like there's like this bright ball of fire in the sky. I think that's what they call it. And it like burns you like real quick. So like it's kind of crazy. And then grass is like this weird color, and like you can actually touch it. You know, strange.
Weird color.
Really strange. Yeah. It's crazy. I wouldn't recommend touching grass. Wasn't worth it. Wasn't worth it. You touched grass too. I just went outside my house, went in my front yard and touched a field of green grass. Oh my gosh,
You
I'm
have
so
a
sorry
field in your
for
front yard? You live in like a football stadium?
you. Nah, he lives in a soccer stadium.
Maybe a baseball stadium?
No, but aren't
Dylan
they
seems
mostly
like the
dirt?
type Dylan seems like he would like baseball.
Dylan does seem like a baseball dude.
Do you not? Oops, wrong thing.
We don't have baseball here.
I was gonna say, there's a lot of grass on the baseball field.
To me, it always looks dusty and crusty and
Well, it is a bit dusty, but there's more grass than not grass.
Oh, you are Confucian. You hate baseball? Okay, we overestimated your character. Apologies. This is new character
How is my
development.
file too powerful? I took this off of Google.
Your file is too powerful. I'm
Yeah.
so sorry, bestie, but you're just
I'm
too
not paying
powerful.
for Discord Nitro. What am I?
Fair.
I'm confused.
You're confused. So, please don't kill me.
Well, there's all of my hits and blades.
I only went to a baseball game one time with my dad just for the food. Honestly,
I went to a baseball game once.
that's valid. You've been to a baseball game?
Died. Yeah, I almost got hit in the face with the ball.
See, it looks dusty. There's
There's
a lot
more grass than
yeah.
dust.
Yeah, but you know, like, the most important bit is the dusty bit. So, it's dusty.
You're dusty.
No, I can't be dusty. I went outside and touched grass one time.
Yeah, that would make you dusty.
No. I had a shower afterwards. I had to get that grossness off. Which is saying something because, you know, not showering is like the most important thing in life.
Yeah, as being a gamer.
Yeah. Yeah, completely. Completely. Oh my gosh. Why did it, like, touch grass become like a thing? Like, I don't even understand.
Because people were like chronically online, and so people were like, you need to go outside.
Yeah, but like, it's so weird. Like, why grass? They could have
No.
chosen like anything, but they chose grass.
Touch a leaf.
Yeah. Go
Because
touch
touch grass
a leaf.
sounds like they're both short. Like it's very concise. It's to the point.
I mean, fair, but like, strange. And by front yard, I literally mean a patch of grass around my apartment door.
Oof.
Fair. Fair point. Dude, does it count if you touch artificial grass?
I don't know.
Because what you could do to get around that is you could put artificial grass as your carpet.
Ew. That sounds
But
so
then
uncomfortable.
always you can touch grass.
Yeah, but that also sounds uncomfortable. I hate carpet. An artificial grass carpet sounds like my worst nightmare.
Why do you hate carpet? What the heck?
Because I hate it.
Why though? Like,
Are you a carpet enjoyer?
I don't mind carpet. I have carpet in my room.
I hate it. So do I, but I hate it.
Why? I'm so
'Cause
confusion.
If you fall, it hurts so much worse.
If you fall, it hurts so much worse. How?
Because you get carpet burn.
That's only if you slide on it.
Well, have you met me?
Not in person, no.
Plus, also, it's so annoying to clean. It's the worst. I'd rather just have hardwood. Or, like, laminate or something. Or tile, even. I don't care. I just hate carpet. It gets so dirty. It looks gross. It feels weird. And I hate it.
Wow, those are some very aggressive words to the carpet.
I know.
Those be
I just don't
fighting
like
words.
carpet.
That's
My
crazy.
whole bedroom and office both have carpet in it. And my hallway. And it makes me sad.
So when you're getting at your own house, you have to find one that does not have carpet ever.
I'll rip it up myself if I have to.
Jeez.
Whenever my mom and my stepdad were looking for our old like house that we had, they settled on the house that we got, and there was carpet in it, so they just did it themselves and ripped it all up.
I mean, fair, but I don't understand the hate for carpet.
Because it's so hard to clean, especially if you have kids. Kids and carpet do not mix. And my mom, we had 6 of them in one house, and 2 adults, and like 3 dogs. So it was not, you can't have carpet in a house like that.
But
It's
like,
too hard to...
maybe you live in like a different. Maybe it's because you live in Texas, but I would absolutely hate to wake up in the middle of winter and have a freezing cold floor.
Do you not wear slippers?
No.
Okay, see, that's on you then.
No, but still, like, don't you just want to have sometimes
Also, I don't know, I like it.
Nah, sorry. You've made me become a carpet enjoyer. I'm sorry.
I just
The
don't
more
like
you've
it.
the more you've said about not having carpet, the more I realize I like carpet. So you have made me who I am.
I'm so happy that I could influence you. I'm an influencer! Oh my god!
Wow. Crazy. Actually, house in this inflated economy? No way. Imagine. That's crazy talk. Imagine house.
Houses aren't real.
Houses don't exist. They're not real. Every person nowadays. Governments, no. There's plenty of houses, don't worry. You prefer hardwood floors, but during winter they're brutal when you're barefoot. Exactly.
I don't see why you can't just wear nice pair of slippers.
Because slippers are kind of weird.
I wear slippers.
They're kind of weird in my opinion.
I
And
wear
also,
slippers
I
as
don't
well.
like wearing things on my feet. Like, I feel like
You
sometimes
just got the dogs out 24/7?
24/7, but like most of the time. Unless it's really cold, and then I'll just
Oh
wear
my
socks all the
gosh.
time. But like it's nice to, you know,
Thank
it's
you.
nice to be bare feet.
Ooh.
Hi, props.
I have cake
Welcome.
now.
You what?
Thank you. I have cake.
Oh my gosh, you have cake? Yum. Do you have enough for the class?
No, I'd only have enough for me.
So then why did you say you had cake? This is illegal.
To rub it in.
That's illegal. I think we have to expel you now. Remember how I was watching, was following your death walkthrough? The death is still in Dragon Spire, but instead I finished it on my Storm level 46, which was way quicker, but did not get my Winter Task quest. Did you finish off the rest of Grizzleheim? You have to finish off all of Grizzleheim in order to start Winter Tusk. Who has slippers readily available in their bedroom? Exactly, Dylan, exactly.
Me? I literally have a pair of backup slippers whenever these ones get too old.
Oh my
In this room that I'm in right now.
No, this is...
Yes.
Oh my gosh. But why do you need slippers in Texas? It never gets cold.
Because you can't wear shoes in the house.
Yeah, but aren't slippers basically shoes?
No, it's different because they never leave the house. They're house shoes.
Yeah, but why don't you just wear bare feet then?
Because the dogs don't need to be out like that, you know?
Do you not let them breathe?
I don't like the... Okay, part of it is because I don't like the way that carpet feels. And also, I wear socks and slippers.
You wear 2 layers? Oh my gosh, jeez. That's as bad as wearing shoes in the house. You might as well just wear shoes in the house at that point.
No!
Yes!
No!
You can't wear both
I don't-
socks and slippers.
Yes,
Oh
you can!
my gosh.
'Cause I don't
no.
like the I don't like the fabric inside of these
Oh
slippers.
my gosh!
But I can't like not wear them because they were a gift.
Yikes.
I don't know what you want from me. I'm just I'm just answering your question.
So why don't you just wear socks?
Cause we have hardwood in the living room and I slip and fall.
Well, just don't slip or fall. Very simple.
You're telling the wrong. Don't slip. This is the wrong person to be telling that to.
That is just my suggestion. Just my friendly advice. You want to do Celestia, but I don't know if I should finish my Grizzle Home quest first, then quest in there. You should do whatever you feel like is best. If you do Winter Tusk, you'll get a lot of XP, and Celestia will be a little bit easier. If you don't, Celestia will be probably about when most people do Celestia, and it'll be like kind of normal difficulty. But yeah, on a Storm, I probably wouldn't recommend doing Winter Tusk at low level because it will destroy you, and you'll get frustrated and get angry. But yeah. Here's the thing, I'm level 46. I think I should be level 50. I mean, either way, you're going to be struggling. Celestia is less difficult than Winter Tusk, but if you want to get higher level, then Winter Tusk is a great way to do that, but you're going to be struggling with bosses. I can tell you that. Especially on a Storm Wizard, you will be struggling with bosses and you'll have to use Team Up or find someone else to help. Because Winter Tusk is quite difficult at lower level, especially on Storm, who fizzle and also have low health. So, yeah. Hi, Polar Players, welcome, how are you? How's it going today?
Man, the essence cannon.
By the way, he came back alive.
I know. I'm confused, so I can't do anything about it.
Honestly, that's a mood. I had like a hiccup there. Gotta still love those walkthroughs. Walkthroughs are great. They're going out of fashion though. Not many people watch them anymore. So, yeah, it's because it's not like what people like, because the people these days are TikTok kids. That's what I've termed it.
Oh my
TikTok
God,
kids.
here we go.
And they have like a 5-second attention span, which is terrible. That's all I'm talking about. We had iPad kids and now we have TikTok kids, which is worse. TikTok kids, definitely. Dude, were you an iPad kid or a TikTok kid?
I was a Nintendo kid.
Even worse.
I don't hear it from you. At least I can play platformers semi-decently.
Yeah, I don't care if I can play platformers semi-decently or trash. I don't need to.
Yes, you do. You can't be a real gamer if you're not good at every type of game ever. Obviously.
I was gonna say something really mean.
Don't do it.
But I'm not gonna do it because I'm a nice guy. Just this once. Just this once. Just this once.
Yeah, you shouldn't, because this is the make or break stream for the future of this series.
No, it isn't.
It's just,
No. What are you gonna say? Oh no, I don't want to do this with you anymore.
yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't want to fight Medulla either, so I guess we're both on the same page.
God, are you breaking up with?
No, you broke up with me first because you said
Oh
this
my
was
God.
make or break, and honestly, it's not
Oh my
you,
God.
it's me.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
But you wouldn't want that to
I'm
happen,
really
would you?
good.
So theoretically, it's going to continue even if I said something mean. But I'm not going to because I'm a nice guy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Saying that you're not gonna say something because it's mean isn't nice.
Yes, it
Just
is.
kind
That's
of
really nice because I'm warning you that I would have said something bad, but I decided
nice.
not to. I'm just letting you know that I was thinking about you in this moment, and I decided that whatever mean thing that I was
Just
going
letting
to
you
say,
know.
I wasn't going to say it
I'm
to you.
thinking about horrible, awful things about you, and I hate your guts, but I'm not gonna say it in the exact way that I want to say it.
I didn't say that I hated your guts. I was just going to say
That's
something along the
basically how
lines of, there's a video game that you're not good at, or something like that, you know, but that's
Say?
not saying that I hate your guts. because that would be a factual lie,
FPS
and that would be
game?
spreading misinformation on the internet, which is illegal. So, yeah. Yeah. Could I hit level 50 in Celestia or grind until I get what it works? You can hit level 50 in Celestia if you're level 46. You should be able to. I'd be surprised if you didn't. You can even do some side quests there, because the side quests in Celestia are quite easy. Most of them are just defeating collect quests, which, you know, are grindy, but they're not too bad. Imperia became your favorite world. Imperia is great. I love it. I love it. Am I stunned or confused? Neither. Good. I love the second storyline in Wintertusk and Celestia. Fair. Wintertusk is... I don't really like Wintertusk. It's kind of boring, and if you do it when you're meant to, it's kind of difficult. But it gives good XP. And also Grandmother Raven, so it's kind of important. But it's not my favorite. Grizzleheim as a whole, not my favorite. It's pretty low down. Yeah. But you should be able to get to level 50 in Celestia. When yeah, I would say. You think you don't like Dragonspire? That's valid. Dragonspire sucks. It's terrible. I hate it. I want it to explode. I'm so sad that Azteca gets exploded. Dragonspire deserves it too. This man's a snake charmed me all the time. I feel attacked. Now I know how you feel.
Welcome to my world.
I feel like if you don't at least talk to Grandmother Raven and free her during Wintertusk, the third arc would be confusing. Yeah, it would be. It also doesn't make any sense at all, in my opinion, but that's fine. Because theoretically, if she could get out the whole time, why didn't she? You know, like, why didn't she just get out of her cage if she could do it the whole time, apparently? It just doesn't line up for me. I mean, it depends if you want to challenge or not. If you want to challenge, do Wintertusk. If you don't want to challenge, do Celestia. Yeah. That's what I would recommend. That's what I would recommend. Bum ba-dum bum ba ba bum. Right, remind me to put some blades and some traps in.
That'd be nice.
Because I don't think I actually have any blades. Either. Unless I should flee and come back. I get confused for a couple rounds if I do that. But is that the end of the world?
It might be. Never know.
Okay, hold up. I will be back in a sec. I'll be back. Maybe. 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 How long left? Are you going?
I had already picked a card whenever you left.
What? Oh, you weren't meant to do that.
No, you fled after I picked a card.
Well, I fled as soon as I could. I swear. I swear it on my grave of myself.
It is what it is.
This is terrible. I'm so disappointed in myself. In Celestia, you're on the find research quest. I don't know where that is or what that quest is. Yeah. You think you're on episode 79? That's not too bad. I say there's like 300 episodes of it. What do you mean, what the heck?
What the heck?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
What I said. You'll see whenever you get back into battle, I guess.
I am Confucian. So you're like just starting Celestia, basically.
What the heck?
What?
I killed Spark and Beans, and they're both here still, casting spells, even though they're both dead.
Yeah, there's probably a rounding error. There was
Oh
a rounding
my
error.
gosh, and I'm confused.
Don't worry, I will be too in a sec. We can be confused together. It's kind of crazy that I'm on 79, if you ask, because I don't stop when you end the episode. I just keep going. Fair enough. I mean, yeah, I can. I outsmart you all the time, buddy. Fair enough. Most of the stuff from about the middle to end of Celestia is like 2 or 3 episodes recorded like back to back to back. So, yeah, we're a little behind the scenes, I guess. The confused thing. I know. Confused is a great mechanic that should 100% continue to exist in this game. We've outsmarted you literally over 100 times. Exactly. Exactly. He's just jealous. I think we're doing the same thing because you basically recorded the same videos in like an hour. I mean, sometimes a little bit longer than an hour. But a lot of them, especially around Celestia, Zephyria, and then also Chrysalis, they're like all recorded like very, very close together. In fact, half of Chrysalis was recorded in like 1.5 days. Like Chrysalis Part 1, that was all done in like a 2 days like stint, like 2 IRL days sort of like time period. Which was crazy. Bum 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 bum. Now the pirate side quest is, on the other hand, 5-10 minutes, if that is true. I recorded 2 today. Very cool for this week. Because I was meant to do that yesterday, but I'm like, nah, I can't be bothered doing it. I can't be bothered doing it today. So, I did it today. But yeah. 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 I mean, fair enough. The walkthrough is meant, especially now since it's finished, to be watched like as you quest and like you continue watching through as much as possible. In fact, if I were to do it again, I would have probably changed it so there wasn't like an outro and it would just be like a cutoff and you'd go on to the next episode on the playlist. That's what I would do nowadays. But that's fine. Is fine. But yeah. It's all okay for the pirate side quest at the moment, but when we get into like the long ones, because I was looking today, and I think I said it in one of the videos, that, oh, I'm healing him, this is great. This is cool. Thanks, game. You don't mind that I healed Spark, right?
Yeah, it's fine.
Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome.
You sound so defeated. I'm just giving him a little boost, you know, he needs some health, man.
He's already came back to life 3 times.
Nah, it's okay. He's like a cat.
I'm so stressed out.
He's like a cat, it's all good, don't worry. You enjoyed the
Like
outro
the worst.
music? That, how I know I'm getting closer to finishing the world, fair enough. So I knew when I'm gonna finish a world. By your episode count for each world. Fair. Fair, fair, fair. Man, without that heal, he would have been dead right now. Man, who would have seen that coming? Who would have seen that coming? That's crazy. Are you crying right now?
Maybe.
Gamer girls don't cry.
Yeah, they do.
No, they don't. They only cry on stream
I mean,
to get money.
I was gonna say you can cry to people, and then they're like, "Oh, poor baby," and then you're like, "Hee hee hee."
Yup.
That's how I passed senior year. So I never did my homework.
So you just cried to your
I just
teachers?
cried to my teacher. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. You know what's really funny? When I was recording the death walkthrough, I've kind of like just purged that whole thing from my memory. I don't remember actually ever recording those videos. Is that bad? Like, I just don't remember recording the walkthrough at all. Like, I remember doing Caramel and Lemuria, but anything before that, I just don't remember. Is that bad?
Probably not. To be fair, those aren't exactly the most exciting memories anyways.
What do you mean? Are you saying the Death Walkthrough is not the best series on the...
Playing Wizard101, playing Wiz for like 17 hours straight is not the most exciting of memories.
Oh no, those episodes I do remember. That was Chrysalis. I remember Chrysalis Part 1 and I never want to go back because of that. But like the rest of the walkthrough, I just don't remember. You know, like, it's just not something that I, like, remember at all. Hey, girl, do you want a blade?
Maybe.
Well, I can give you one. I'll give you my blade. I even sharpened it specially for you.
Wow, what a nice guy.
I know. I'm the nicest of guys ever to exist. IRL, ever. So, yeah. To be fair, he cheated in the solo death walkthrough. Yes, I cheated. Yes, I did. Do I regret it? Yes, but also no, I don't regret it, so... And at the end of the day, I was only doing it for fun. I didn't actually expect it to ever actually get watched. You know? I didn't expect to be the guy that was the only one who had a full... basically a full game playthrough with all dialogue on YouTube. Like, I didn't expect that to happen. So, in my defense, I was just doing it because I wanted to play the game, and I'm like, huh, what if I record it? So, yeah, so I recorded it. Yeah. I remember people keep complaining in the comments that you were teaming up for major dungeons in Chrysalis, and rightfully so, because the dungeons be annoying. Hey, if they don't want me to team up in dungeons, that's all on them. But if they wanted to see me rage over and over and over and then eventually stop playing doing the walkthrough, then that's also on them. You know, you can't have it both ways. I either do it the way I did it, or I rage and then not play the game. So... that's kind of how I see it. Because, like, I'm okay when it comes to, like, annoying things. But, like, there's a point in time, especially at that sort of time frame, where I would just simply, like, rage quit and I would not play. I did that with Pirate. Like, I legitimately rage quit Pirate for, like, 2 years. I didn't log back in after the stupid snake cave. I was so frustrated and mad that I legitimately rage quit Pirate for, I think, about 2 years. So, like, I could have done that with Wiz, but I chose not to because I didn't want to be too upset with myself. So, yeah. Your comments were funny, especially the ones where you brought your storm in. Yeah, people hated that. People hated that. You'll never forget the Snake Cave episode. I will never either. That is, like, legitimately one of the only times that I've actually rage quit a game so that hard. Like, I don't usually rage quit games, but that one, Pirate during the Snake Cave, that was the last straw for me. I'm like, nope, I'm sorry, I just can't. I just can't do that. I just cannot. Hey, what if I shielded you?
Wow. What a nice guy.
I am. I'm the nicest. 100% the nicest guy ever to exist, ever. This is officially going to be one of the longest Medulla runs we've done.
I feel so bad.
It's all my fault because I didn't bring traps or blades. So, it's all my fault.
I keep getting confused too. It doesn't really help.
Yeah. It's quite unfair, honestly. I'm glad I follow your walkthrough though. Because I've searched, there were some dungeon battles I would never want around. Yeah. Yeah. It's, it'd be like that. I know a lot of small tips in the game. And there's quite a few in the death walkthrough. Like wee little tips and tricks of like trying to play the game quickly, but also efficiently as well. Like for example, doing Winter Tusk at about Celestia before you enter Celestia, and doing Grizzleheim before you enter Dragonspire is honestly one of the best pieces of advice that I could give anybody. Because it just boosts your XP up so significantly. Yeah, it's really hard when you do it. Especially Winter Tusk. Grizzleheim's not hard at all. But when you do Winter Tusk, it's hard. But it means Celestia and Zafaria and Avalon, you're a little bit more higher leveled for, so it kind of flows on it a lot nicely. Especially as Death, where most of your spells that you get at that time, I don't even bother getting, because I simply don't need them. And they're kind of trash. The hardest part with Death, especially for the walkthrough, was getting up to Scarecrow. That's the most challenging part of playing Death. After you've got Scarecrow, especially nowadays, back when I did it, this was not quite the case. But nowadays, once you've got Scarecrow, you legitimately can forget about every other spell in the game, basically. Like, you just don't need them. You 100% don't need them. You'll be fine with all of the spells up till Scarecrow. You don't need to get any other spells. And I did that in the walkthrough. I did not use any spell other than Scarecrow. In fact, there's some worlds where I just did not even get the spell for like years and years after. Well, not years, but like ages and ages afterwards. Which is a perfectly valid strategy. If you do Grizzleheim and Winter Tusk, when do you usually get Scarecrow? When did I get Scarecrow in... Where's the level 48 spell? I got it on the second episode of Winter Tusk, which was basically about an hour into Winter Tusk. Before we even went to Australand. So like basically like pretty early on, apparently. That was probably when we entered Australand, around that time. But like pretty early on, and that was without side quests. If I did side quests during that, man, I would have got it so much quicker. So much quicker. I cannot help you, so I give shield. Yeah. What do you mean you had a storm to help? Or the only reason I got my storm to Dragonspire is because literally could not do without AoE anymore. Or I just gonna delete him, not joking. Not having an AoE until level 48 just sucked so bad for me. So I took a break. Fair enough. Fair enough. I did have a storm to help. I would have done it solo, but I did want to, like... At that time, I just wanted to play the game a little bit more, and I didn't want to be as frustrated. So I understand how frustrating it can be. And I don't think I have used the Storm Wizard that I used too much. It did make things easier. But then also, I didn't want to sit through all of those gauntlets over and over and over again, because that's just boring. And I don't believe that those gauntlets and most of the dungeons in Dragonspire should exist in the game. I don't like them, and I don't think they should be there. They don't actually add any value to the world. They just make it tedious for no reason. Well, GG, we did it. That is our 1 medulla kill for the day. Congratulations. We did it. Oh my gosh, amazing. That was only
Yay.
55 minutes, so